Dead and Hip Hop, DE 365. You already know what it is. Your boy FIFA 24/7 here with Mr. Kenneth B. Inge. And today we are doing a friend of the show, Vernon Harris, a living, not living.
Alive,
EP?
not living.
Alive, not living. Yeah, that shit, I wanted to say alien. That shit was throwing me all the way off. I want to say he, was it 2 years ago now? One day joined the Patreon and interviewed us. Right, that was them.
Yeah.
They interviewed us with their slot with their Patreon. And it was interesting but dope because they took advantage of the situation in a very good way. And Vernon, and I can't remember his partner, the producer and also the rapper.
Yeah, he was on here. Yeah.
What's his name? Nkosi Kamal. And they let us listen to a project. I can't remember. It's FIFA
American
talking.
Gothic, I believe.
Okay. And really like that project. And starting off with this one, Ken, you know how we do it. We start off with the actual report card. So the features, there was only one feature, Nkosi Kamal. How did you feel about Nkosi?
Yeah, I thought the feature was good. I give it a B. Yeah. I thought it was good.
I like that song too. I give it a B. I give it a B. The production, Ken, what do you give it?
I like the production as well. I would say I'd say B. There were like 3 that I thought were really good.
Sure, there's only 4 on here.
Oh.
Or 5. But still.
There was one that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really anything like super special or whatever.
I give it a C+.
Okay.
And the reason being, I'm taking in the engineer, the mixing, everything. I'm like, not just the beats, right? Mm-hmm. Because I feel what Vernon is trying to do is really dope, but it's also, there's a level of intricacy to take that music to the next level that I feel he doesn't have. So I don't know because I know he produces, I know his boy Nkosi produces as well. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they don't have like the right production kits. I don't know if they have the right engineer. I don't know what part of the process isn't there. But when I listened to this one, Kev, from a production standpoint, it sounded like it held them back. Not that the production was bad, but somebody like on the song Broke, right? Like I could hear Kenny Mason on it, right? Like it's guitars and all of that type of shit is loud, it's in your face, but it's like there's an element of it missing. So that's why I'm giving it a C+. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's where it should be right now.
Yeah. Okay.
When it comes to the rapping, singing, what do you give them?
I thought the rapping was good, actually. And I thought the storytelling was good. So yeah, I'm at a B. I think I'm at a B.
Yeah, I'm at a B too. I feel like Vernon has another level or two that he can get to. But going back to the production, I don't think the production is pushing him that far. But not a bad thing. But I give him a B. Overall, can I give him a B? I feel like this was a very short, sweet, simple project. 5 songs, 16 minutes. So, it comes and goes, not a bad thing. But definitely an audible treat. So I think it's very solid. But again, I think the thing that holds me back a lot is the production. So a B.
Yeah, I think overall, I'm with you on a B. I enjoyed listening to it, but it was the last 2 tracks for me that, although they were not bad tracks, it's 5 songs and 16 minutes. So you have to be really, really, really specific about your song selection.
Yeah.
And those last 2 did not leave me ending on a high note. And that's why I kind of started to pull back on some of my grades early on, was because Stuck was one where I was like, the beat's not bad, but it's not anything special. It's like,
it's holding them back.
Yeah. And for glitter and gold, that was cool. But again,
the thing when I listen to Vernon is that he is an eclectic rapper, in my opinion. He could go a lot of different places. And I feel those last two songs, and I 100% agree with you, Ken, it felt like he was stuck in the beat. You know how like sometimes we talk about sports and a team plays down to the level of competition? I felt like he rapped down to the level of the beat. And it didn't spruce. He didn't do nothing special. Like it was just like, okay, the beat was in, you was in.
Yeah, like Shanae, I thought Shanae was really good. I liked the beat there. I like what he was doing there. I thought, especially coming off the second track, which I think is Broke, I thought both of them performed really, really well there. Alive Not Living was a great energetic opening. It's just, it didn't close strong for me. It was just like, look, I gave you 3 good songs, and now I'm not going to mess it up from here. So I'm just gonna cruise to the end. First 3 quarters were great. We got a good 10, 15 point lead. We don't have to really play that hard to get to the end of the game to win it. But overall the talent and everything is there, but with everything that's going on with hip hop right now, this is a very competitive sport, and rappers are being reminded of that. And you have to be different. You have to be competitive. You have to try to be your best every time you come out, because everybody else out there is trying to take your spot. It's only so many spots you have in a person's ear.
100%.
So.
Or in their playlist or their phone. Know what I'm saying? It's limited. And then the thing is, this is why we always talk about replay value. Something that Michael Jordan said when he was young in the league, he was like, I play hard every night because I try to give everybody a show, because you never know that this might be the first time somebody's watching me. And I feel like in hip hop, you got to take that approach. This might be the first time somebody's listening to you, especially when you are an ascending artist. This might be the first time, like you want to leave them like, oh shit, like I've been fucking up. I need to share this with people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like, again, this is not a bad project. I don't know if it has high replay value for me, and I don't know if I'm sharing it like that. But it's not a bad, joint. If somebody asked me specifically like, hey, is there anybody underground that hasn't bubbled up yet, nobody's radar that I should check out for? 100%. But if somebody says, hey man, have you listened to a project lately that you would recommend? It's not coming to mind.
Yeah, no, I won't recommend this one to anybody that's looking for somebody to do. Like, I was like, okay,
specific.
I'm like, all right, this is good. It's still rapping well. I enjoy listening to it, but it's not. It's gonna stop there, and sometimes that's good enough. You keeping me around as a fan, as a person that enjoys the music, to get to the next project. And you have to do that. You have to keep people around. But and maybe this was one of those, we're just gonna get in there, we're gonna make some songs, we're gonna just make sure that we stay fresh, that our, lyrical exercise or whatever the shit Jay had. And that's it, But and I'm like, okay, they still got it. But next
elevation.
Steps. What's next 100%. Steps? Yeah.
Elevation.
Yeah. So, but I think people listening to this should definitely listen to them. I think what this showed is that it wasn't a one-off, with the one that we listened to. But yeah, it's like it's next steps.
Yep. So yeah, you already know what it is, man. Another day, another review. We be back tomorrow. I don't know if you're gonna like what we got tomorrow though. We out. Peace.